Many people misunderstand how buffs
Oh,
or
already letting it go, letting it fly, man. All right, am I live, Surfbone?
Are you loud?
I think am I live?
Oh, are you live? Let me check on
Let's
my.
check.
Yep, yep. It says you're live.
All right. Let me announce this to the Discord real quick. I'll send you a link.
I got the link.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm back. That was pretty fast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna announce it to the Discord and be alright if I don't put it on Twitter.
Yep. Also, you have this weird new static you have to your voice now.
There's static in my voice?
Like it's like very what's like it's this weird little humming high pitched thing that's like kind of present now when you talk.
When was it? Did it happen when I first started streaming?
When you just came back.
I just came back. Alright, hello?
By the way, did you? Yep.
Is it
Hear
better?
me? Um, it's not that bad, but like it's still there. I don't know why.
Alright, seems like we always have mic trouble.
Yeah.
It's time. That's right, boys. What's up, Saber? What's up, Hashi? Scratchy mic. Yeah, that's facts. Apparently my mic just don't want to work no more. Here, let me, What about now? Any better?
That's better.
That's better?
Yep. Yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
Alright, bet. I literally just barely touched my gain, but whatever, man. Hold on, let me make sure I announce this in my Discord real quick, and then we'll get it popping off.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Alright. Luckily, this video is not that long. Well, actually, no, it's got an 18-minute timer on it, longer than I thought. Yo, gang, what's
Yeah.
good? What's up? What's up, Jesus? What's up, Mortified Bishop? Dunk time, that's right. What you doing, Combat Man? What I'm doing today is we're going to react to this, needless to say, poorly made video. Not going to give you guys any spoilers. I have watched this video already, most of it at least, so... it was so bad that I decided to make a stream on it, and that's what we're going to be reacting to today. So you are alive after all. Yeah, I've actually been in the workshop, man. We've been making videos. Me, Surfbone, and a few other people have been grinding out some content. So I know
Yep.
the channel's been slow lately, but it's going to come back, and we're going to hit it hard, too. We got a bunch of good videos coming out. Surfbone's still working on Coxie versus Pain. It's taking longer than
Yep.
expected just because of how long it is, literally. It's just a long video to edit.
It's literally almost an hour long. Like,
Yeah.
and especially with the way that I'm trying to edit and make sure that every single like anime scene that's present within the video is relevant to whatever Noodles is talking about.
Yeah.
So it's much easier to like actually follow. It takes a while. So
Yeah, exactly. Here to see you clap metaphorical cheeks part 2. Alright, man. I'm not late. Let's go.
yeah.
That's right. That's right. I don't think we need to wait, man. We already got enough people in here. Let's just go ahead and get it going. You ready, Surfbone?
Oh, you want to stream this on my end so then I can watch
Yeah.
this.
I suppose.
Watch.
I suppose.
All right.
What's up, Park? What's up, Toshiro?
All right. I have not seen this video yet, so
Yeah.
whatever he's going to say is going to be a surprise to me.
Yeah, I've watched most of it, and that's how we came across it. So we're just gonna go hard at
Yeah.
it. I wouldn't be able to stay up for much longer. So okay with sending you a CR invite on your Gmail. Yeah, man, you can send a Clash Royale invite there. That's fine. That's literally what it's for. Like, all right, you ready to do this, Surfbone?
Yeah, let's watch
We're going to
this.
react to DygoKnight, how amps actually work in Naruto. Let's go.
Many people
Supposedly.
misunderstand how buffs or amps work in the Naruto series. An amp is essentially an ability that increases your strength, speed, chakra reserves, and all that. And there are several. The Curse Mark, Sage
Depends.
Mode.
Can you guys hear the audio good okay? Is it like sound okay?
The QB
Man, I don't know,
chakra,
Noodles.
and the list goes on.
This. Hold on. You might need to give this the 6 treatment and put it on like 1.5 times speed because this guy talks.
No,
way
I
too
want to get the
slow.
full experience. If it gets too bad, we'll
Really?
switch it. Yeah, I want to get the full experience just because of how... No, I'm not even getting...
And there are several. The Curse Mark, Sage Mode, the QB Chakra, and the list goes on. But people usually have the wrong idea as to how they work mechanically within the series. Today we're going to be discussing how the amps actually work and the strength characters gain whenever they use them. Before that, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Amps in the Naruto series, with one exception, are not power multipliers. They add to the power of the character. They do not multiply it. This concept that amps multiply the powers of characters in the Naruto series was spread out because in the Sasuke retrieval arc, it established that the characters who have the
Alright, so this guy's claiming the Curse Mark isn't a multiplier. It's not a multiplier. And this is what the statement says. In the second state, my power is 10 times what it was before. I'm invincible. Okay, so 10 times multiplication, but regardless, we'll see what he says, why he justifies this.
Curse Mark level 2 gain a 10 times boost to their power levels, essentially. They get 10 times stronger. That is stated by Jirobo in his fight against Choji. And sure, Jirobo definitely gets 10 times more powerful when he is using the Curse Mark level 2, but that doesn't mean the Curse Mark multiplied his power by 10 times. It just added so much power to him that he feels as though he is 10 times more powerful than his base form. In the Sasuke retrieval arc, the characters that have a Curse Mark level 2 are Tayuya, Jirobo, Kidomaru, Sakon, Kimimaru, and Sasuke. And they all gain a substantial power-up whenever they use the Curse Mark. However, the power-up seems so great because these characters, in the grand scheme of things, are not that powerful. If you compare to characters in later Shippuden, they are nothing, essentially. The
I don't see why this is relevant.
Curse Mark
Yeah,
for
that
them
just
feels like this massive amp because they are not so powerful to begin with. Imagine that you play a video game, I don't care which game it is, but your character has a strength score of 2. Now, if you get a buff in the game that gives you a plus 20 to strength, that means your character will be 10 times more powerful just because he got that buff. Now,
Yeah, what he's saying is, so imagine you have a character that has a strength score of 2, and then you get like a potion or something that makes you 20 strength, right? That buff of 20 strength made your original self 10 times stronger. Is basically what he's saying, and he's gonna say here in a second.
Yeah,
we'll just let him say it.
character will be 10 times more powerful just because he got that buff. Now imagine you leveled up your character, you played a lot of hours, you grinded, and you got powerful in the game, and now your character has a strength score of 100. If you get the same buff you got before of a plus 20 to strength, it will be the same power up. However, your character will only feel 20% more powerful and not 10 times more powerful.
Okay. So, basically what he's saying is, he's making a baseless assumption about how the Curse Mark works, and he's saying that it's adding power, it's not multiplying it by 10 times, okay? We don't actually know for certain, but I actually did find some evidence, so that's not true. So, like, even just from his perspective, he can't be certain whether or not it's actually multiplying their power by 10 times, like, regardless of what their original state of power was. Like, we don't know if this heavy Sasuke that we see in part 2 if that Curse Mark Sasuke is getting 10 times more powerful if he goes into that state. You don't know if it's adding that power or not either, but he's assuming it's an additional power rather than a multiplication of power. So, there's a really big reason why I disagree with this. And firstly, we got to establish that Jirobo is the weakest Sound 4 member. So let me grab this real quick. I'm sure it'll pop up.
Like, I'm wondering what he's actually getting
Thank
at.
you.
That actually, like, where he got, like, well, he just feels this way. Not that he's actually getting a 10 times
You have no
multiplier.
idea. Okay, so this
Like,
is what he says.
it's again one of those things where, like,
Yeah, hold on, real quick. Let me grab this.
Yeah.
So he says, hee, but the most troublesome one is Sakon. He has the worst temperature, or he has the worst temper, not temperature. Sorry, Happy. He won't stop until he kills the enemy, even if he tends to be very proud of himself just because he's the strongest of the 4. So he directly says that Sakon is the strongest of the 4, and Jirobo just straight up admits not Jirobo. Sakon literally says that Jirobo was the weakest member and he got left behind when he fought Choji. Okay, so the statement we have in question is the statement from Jirobo that the Curse Mark increases his power by 10 times, and we know that Sakon is already stronger than Jirobo. So, now let's look up Curse Mark is 10 times more powerful. Okay, so there's that statement, but there's another one. This is the one I'm specifically looking for. Okay, so look what Kiba says here. He says, let me see if I can bring this in. No, I don't want to read this dude's page, man. Yeah, let me see if I can find it really quickly. Alright, right here. Look what Kiba says when he's fighting Sakon. He says, this situation was already hopeless when that other guy showed up. Now Sakon has 10 times more chakra. Okay, so both Jirobo and Sakon, who have different base power levels, like they're both weak, okay? They both became 10 times more powerful. But despite having 2 different starting points. So there's no way you can claim that this is just an addition of power, because if it was just an addition of power, how'd they both end up being 10 times? Is that just a miraculous coincidence, or does the Curse Mark just multiply your power by 10 times? Does that make sense?
it sounds like he didn't, like, really research into this at all. And just basically making baseless assumptions about almost everything he's saying, and is doing the whole thing where he's just like, even if you went to go watch his video, a lot of what he shows up on screen is not relevant to what he's actually talking about.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't show the scans of why he thinks it's like what made him come to the conclusion that it's not an actual 10 times multiplier, and that it's like, oh no, he just feels like he got 10 times stronger, not that he actually got 10 times stronger. Like, there's nowhere that implies that, so I don't know where he's getting that from.
Literally a complete baseless assumption. But this literally just proves that 2 people who are Jirobo is definitively weaker than Sakon, but both of their power increased by 10 times. If we used DygoKnight's logic, Sakon shouldn't have got 10 times more powerful. He should have been less than 10 times. Because if Jirobo's getting 10 times his power, how did Sakon not just get like 9.5 times or whatever, however much he's weak, or however much he's stronger? You kind of get what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense. Like, it's obviously multiplying their power by 10 times, because that's why there was 2 characters that had it, despite being
And we
different
can
strength
see
levels.
this is very much
Kenrock with the membership for 4 months. Appreciate it, man. Going hard for no reason. I love it though.
the case with a Curse Mark and also with other amps, but the Curse Mark is the easiest one to point out because more characters use it during the series. Take Sasuke. Sasuke had to use the Curse Mark in his fight against Naruto in part 1, otherwise he wouldn't have won. He clearly got way more powerful when he activated the level 2 of the Curse Mark, but after the time skip, when Sasuke has gotten much stronger than he was before, the Curse Mark is not very impactful anymore. He doesn't use the Curse Mark very often in Shippuden at all. Not very impactful.
Listen what he says.
He doesn't use the Curse Mark very often in Shippuden.
He doesn't use the Curse Mark very often in Shippuden. Okay, so
what does that mean?
He didn't use it against Itachi. He didn't use it against Deidara. He didn't use it against Jugo. He didn't use it. Well, what are the other situations where he fought someone? Just give me any fight, because I'm pretty sure he uses it in literally every major fight. Like,
You also forgot about Orochimaru as well.
yeah, he uses it against Orochimaru. He uses it against Jugo when Jugo tries to pick a fight with him. He uses it against Deidara when he fights Deidara, and then he uses it against Itachi. He doesn't use it very often. It's almost like he uses it in every single major fight that he had in Shippuden until he gets the Mangekyo Sharingan. Yeah, literally uses it every fight. So, I don't know.
Yeah, what it sounds like is, like, he just, it's like trying to say that, like, if Goku doesn't use Super Saiyan against somebody, then he's like, oh, the amp must not be that big if Goku's not using Super Saiyan. It's like, that's not how it works at all. It's literally, if Sasuke doesn't feel the need to use Curse Mark against an opponent, then maybe it's like, yeah, maybe his base is just that much stronger, and he doesn't need to waste on using the Curse Mark. Like,
yeah,
come on, man. It's not that hard to actually come to this conclusion. Like, why do you think in certain situations, like, man, he didn't even need to use the Curse Mark to take down this guy, he must be that much stronger? Like, why do you think, like, they wanted to demonstrate how much stronger Sasuke got?
I can't even think of a situation where he needed to use the Curse Mark, and he, like, where there would be, I can't even think of, like, a situation where, like, I don't know, this just doesn't make sense. Like, he uses the Curse Mark in every major fight, so I don't get it.
At all.
Well, the thing was, is like, it's not like he resorts to it immediately. He only resorts to it when he has to use it. Yeah. So it kind of just tells me that he waits for the opportunity and, like, where he needs to use it, then activates it. So it sounds like the 10 times multiplier is indeed a thing. It's just whether or not he wants to actually use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't really use the Curse Mark to give him boosts in strength in Shippuden. He uses it much more because of the...
It's just directly said to increase your power.
So, where's your...
boosts in strength in Shippuden. He uses it much more because of the wings the Curse Mark provides him. He uses the wings...
You mean he needed to use the wings to fight Deidara because he was flying in the air? Yeah. Was he also using, like, strength-based attacks like the Chidori? You can literally see it on screen, bro. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
also, did he need to use the wings when he was fighting Orochimaru? As far as I can recall, their feet were still planted on the ground when they fought.
Yeah, he just uses the Curse Mark there to increase his power, man. As far as I'm concerned.
Also, what about Itachi? He didn't fly when he was using the wings, was he?
He actually used it to create Kirin. Like, he started shooting fireballs in the air. Like, that's literally what he uses Curse Mark for.
Wings to block attacks and also fly, and that's what he uses the Curse Mark the most for. It's not as though he needs the Curse Mark to provide him a buff in strength, because it's not that much of an addition to it, now that Sasuke is so much more powerful. Sasuke used...
Okay, this is what I'm saying. So he thinks because Sasuke's gotten more powerful and he's starting at a different, like, starting strength, like his base strength is already more impressive, it no longer is increasing his power by 10 times. But as I showed earlier with Sakon and Jirobo, who are definitively different starting points in base power, it increased both of them by 10 times. So the same argument should apply to Sasuke.
The Curse Mark against...
He's showing, like, the Orochimaru fight right here. Like, please tell me, DygoKnight, why was he using it in this fight? Because you're saying he's using it mainly for the wings now. But, like, tell me, why was he using it here if it wasn't to boost his already, like, incredibly powerful base? Like,
don't you know he sliced Orochimaru's snake body up with his wings, bro?
Yeah, clearly. That's how he won. Not like he could have done that with, like, the Chidori or his sword or whatever.
It's also funny to me.
Yeah.
That,
now that Sasuke's
he's trying to say that, like, he doesn't use it that often in Shippuden, but he's already covered 2 of Sasuke's major fights in Shippuden where he uses it. He's already shown the Deidara and Orochimaru panel where he's in Curse Mark.
More powerful. strength because it's not that much of an addition to it now that Sasuke is so much more powerful. Sasuke uses the Curse Mark against Orochimaru and he stomps Orochimaru. The fight lasts for 2 minutes. And the Curse Mark wasn't really that impactful because Sasuke won that fight in Orochimaru's consciousness essentially when he took over Orochimaru.
He obviously used it because he felt like he needed to, though.
Yeah.
And it definitively increases your power. So regardless of how useful you think the Curse Mark was, Orochimaru was near dead anyway. Like, actually on the brink of death. So, yeah, I think
Also, someone just pointed out in the chat that he went into Curse Mark 2 specifically to help amp his abilities to, like, use, like, the Fire Dragon Jutsu to call upon Kirin.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So,
he literally fires up and he like uses the Curse Mark so he can create this giant cloud of smoke from his fire.
It's almost
he actually
like
needed the Curse Mark to do that too.
So it's almost like in order to forcibly start a thunderstorm to happen, and he realized he didn't have enough chakra to like do that in his base. He realized, well the Curse Mark, as we've seen earlier, multiplies your chakra by 10 times. So I wondered, why would he not go into CM2 if that's the case? Like, if it wasn't a multiplier, why the fuck would he go? Why would he go into it? Like,
yeah.
His body. The physical aspect of the fight wasn't what won the fight for Sasuke anyway. Then he uses a partial transformation to block Jugo's attack, which wasn't really that necessary.
Alright, he's got 3 instances.
So
partial transformation to block Jugo's attack, which wasn't really that necessary anyway. I think
He obviously thought it was, like
why would so
why is it not
another
necessary?
baseless headcanon thinking that for some reason Sasuke's base is just that much stronger that he didn't need to use it, but clearly thought in the moment that he needed to use it. Like, again, your argument's just kind of like, this is just headcanon night.
Yeah.
I think Sasuke only did that to show off because he's clearly
because Sasuke's totally showing off kind of dude, bro.
blitzing Jugo and Suigetsu in the next scene, and then Sasuke.
It doesn't matter if he blitzes him the next scene. That specific attack could have caught him off guard, and he felt like he needed to increase his durability with his Curse Mark.
Man, is this motherfucker really saying that Sasuke is the one that likes to flex on people with his power? Like, why do you think he stopped them here? You really think it was just because he wanted to flex on both of them, saying, "Yeah, I would stomp the shit out of both of you"?
At this point,
it's more like,
a good dude.
Like, why the hell did they go to? It's like, remember, why did they go to grab Jugo in the first place? Maybe it was to recruit Jugo, and Sasuke is just demonstrating, 1, to Suigetsu, no, we can't kill this guy, and 2, to Jugo, to calm him down because he's raging out right here. And what happens in the next scene?
And he used the Curse Mark level 2 there only so that he can fly and block Data's attack.
Oh, did Sasuke say that? Did Sasuke have a speech bubble where he says, "Yeah, I'm only using Curse Mark 2 so I can fly"? Did he say that? Do you guys remember that statement? No. That statement that apparently exists? No, he didn't say that. He didn't say, "I'm only using Curse Mark to fly." Yes, it's definitely part of the reason. I agree. But it also is because it increases his chakra and power by 10 times.
It's not as though he is powering himself up because he can't keep up with Data. He doesn't feel faster or more powerful. He can fly now, but that's about it. In case
he doesn't feel faster or more powerful. Okay.
Damn.
You feel like he's not stronger. Well, what if I just say that I feel like, Sage Naruto's not stronger? Or Sage Minato in the War Arc is not stronger. What if I just say I feel like he's not stronger? Even though there's previous statements that prove that he is. Yeah, I don't care what your feelings are. We have direct statements that it multiplies power by 10 times. How else are we going to make a multiplier in fiction? Like the Super Saiyan multipliers. They say it multiplies your power by 15 times or 50 times, right? So, do we just not take that statement now? Maybe it's just adding power that makes them feel like it's 50 times, bro.
Yeah, Hashi's right. This is circular.
How do we even determine like, what's a multiplier anymore?
Case in point,
It's like,
in the
what?
fight against Itachi, which is Sasuke's most important fight of his life, he uses the second stage of the Curse Mark for a very brief moment so that he can get a boost to his chakra and use the
Boo. Sorry.
What?
a very brief moment so that he can get a boost to his chakra and use the fire style that he shoots up towards the sky. And that was 10 seconds of a Curse Mark level 2 amp, and he didn't use it anymore against Itachi because it wouldn't be very effective. Heavy Sasuke.
Oh yeah, that's why he did.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Wait, so you just basically presented an instance that counters your own argument and then just said, well, he only used it for 10 seconds, so it just seems like not that much of an amp. But it's like, but why would he use it then? And also, that's not even true, because when he realized that Tachi survived Kirin, he then goes into Curse Mark 2. But then what happens after that? He doesn't fight in Curse Mark 2 because Orochimaru then bursts out of the Curse Mark and tries to take on Itachi. Like, goddamn, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Brief moment.
are you just not aware of your own art? Like, do you not even understand your own argument?
So that he can get a boost to his chakra and use the fire style that he shoots up towards the sky. And that was 10 seconds of a Curse Mark level 2 amp, and he didn't use it anymore against Itachi because it wouldn't be very effective. Heavy Sasuke, who had already absorbed Orochimaru, wouldn't feel much of a difference whenever he uses the Curse Mark. However, if we contrast that to
Complete baseless assumption.
First of Death Sasuke in the tuning exams, the first time he used the Curse Mark ever, Sasuke got a 20 times amp. It was insane because that Sasuke was honestly pretty weak. He got stomped by Lee with his weights on, and
Did he say it 20 times amp?
Sasuke got
He said
a
20
times
times.
amp. It was
You got
Where's
20.
your state?
Dog, he's saying Curse Mark 1
Where's the
20
where's the
times
20? Damn, so it's
There's a very
it's like
important point
because
that he's
this
pointing out too. He's like
because this
saying-
dude just
Okay.
like,
Go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say, like, dude, so if we take the, so he didn't debunk the statement earlier about Curse Mark 2, because he just said, well, I just don't feel like it's a 10 times amp because it hurts my feelings. But then says that this one, because he's like demonstrably shown to be much faster and stronger, it's now a 20 times amp basically. So I guess the Curse Mark 2, just going straight into it, is a 30 times amp.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, it's worse because it's if it's like, say, like 10 times more than the Curse Mark 2, then it's
It could be
200
ridiculous
times
amp.
amp.
Yeah.
It's a 200 times amp.
was insane because that
Oh.
Sasuke was honestly pretty weak. He got stomped by Lee with his weights on, and the Curse Mark amp, even though it was a first stage Curse Mark, was insane. He was able to dodge attacks that came at him at the speed of sound with the Curse Mark level 1. But if
So what he's using is
Damn.
it's like, okay, I want you guys to look at what like Sasuke did. He slaps him away, and then they go, he's fast and strong enough to lift both of them at
Sasuke used
once.
that Curse Mark level 1 and Shippuden, it
Yeah. I mean,
wouldn't make a difference whatsoever. Now,
okay, so he's pointing out the first time Curse Mark ever gets announced, right? And he's trying to say, because the Curse Mark was explicitly stated to be fast and strong or whatever, that proves that it was a 10 times amp, or no, he says a 20 times amp basically. But yeah, he says it's like a 20 times amp, and this and later on it's not that much of a boost because it doesn't seem like he's that powerful later. Okay, so if we take the first time KCM Naruto appears, when he like blitzes the Raikage, right? Seems super fast, right? Way faster than like basically anyone we'd seen in the series up at that point. And then immediately after that, when he starts fighting like the Jinchuriki and stuff, he doesn't seem that fast anymore. And that's because in the moments where they want to reveal a new ability or a new form, they want it to seem powerful. They want it to seem fast and put emphasis on that. And the only thing that changes is that they lose that emphasis later, because the next fights where KCM Naruto's fighting, the emphasis is no longer on KCM Naruto. The emphasis is on him fighting the Jinchuriki. The emphasis is on Sasuke fighting Deidara, right? The emphasis changes. It's no longer just about the curse mark, right? So, of course, when we first see it, it's going to be like a really badass reveal, but that doesn't mean they're going to keep doing that emphasis later, because if they did, that would honestly be really annoying and no one would like it. So, you're like, oh yeah, we get it, bro, the KCM is fast. Like, if they just said that every fight, it would be really annoying, but yeah. Oh, damn, that was insane, man, like 900.
And as Obito states, he would have died to Itachi anyway, or if Itachi really wanted to, he could have killed him at any time.
Yeah.
But it's just like, that doesn't debunk the fact that the Curse Mark 2 is a 10 times amp. Like,
yeah, exactly. Right. Just the fact that we have two
I don't know
characters
what-
at different base power levels that both said it increased their power by 10 times shows that it's consistently increasing power by 10 times, regardless of what your base strength is at, like this guy is claiming. So,
that fought Deidara, he was beating Deidara without the
like
curse
he should
mark.
just change the title to How I Feel.
yeah. How I feel.
You should change the name of the title of the video of How I Feel Amps actually work in Naruto.
Yeah.
Sasuke that fought
That's
Deidara,
not
he was
presenting any
beating
evidence at
Deidara
all.
without the curse mark. If that curse mark gave Sasuke in that part of the story a boost of 10 times to his strength, he would be the most powerful character in the series because...
Okay. Whoa.
What?
Hey guys.
What?
Did you know that if Heavy Sasuke, like Curse
what?
Mark 2 Sasuke, became 10 times stronger, he'd be the strongest character in the series? You know, like 8th Gate guy? No. Nope.
He's stronger than... like,
yeah, you're fucking
then he just
smoking
puts
crack
up
if
some
you think
fan
that.
art of like some random character of like being... He like puts like some fan art Hagoromo-esque Sasuke character, I guess. If he had like the... If he's like, this is what actually happens if the CM2 was a 10 times.
Yeah.
powerful character in the series because Deidara is clearly high Kage level, and if Sasuke got a 10 times amp on top of that, he would
High Kage level. What's high Kage mean? Surfbone? Any ideas?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
High
Kage,
some
yeah.
foreshadowing for later?
We might get into that.
Yeah,
this
we'll
is
talk
some
about that later,
foreshadowing.
but I'll just give a brief synopsis of it. High Kage level doesn't really make sense. Saying Kage level doesn't make sense because every Kage has a different level of power. So it's not like they're really that comparable.
Well, it's like some. So we're kind of foreshadowing something we're going to be talking about later, but like this is something that me and my buddy Hashi have, well, like our buddy Hashi, we've talked about before. Is like the really weird argument of trying to say, well, this character is like say Kage level, for instance. Like, what is the baseline for Kage level? And it's like, and why, right? And what happens if that
we can talk
character
more about
ends up
this
becoming
later.
stronger?
I think we should talk more
Yeah.
about this later when it becomes more relevant in the swag thing. But yeah.
Okay.
Deidara low-key can solo some Kage. Bro, he literally did. He beat Gaara. like, solo.
be Madara Uchiha. So no, the curse mark does not multiply the
Wait, what?
character's strength. Uchiha. So
Wait,
no,
hold on,
got a
pause.
10 times amp on top of that, he would be Madara Uchiha. So no.
No, bro. No. Stop.
This man
No.
said he would. This man said if it was actually a 10 times amp, he would be Madara Uchiha.
Yeah. No.
No, the curse mark does
Man.
not multiply the character's strength. It just feels like that in part 1 because the characters using the curse mark are relatively weak. Or are you gonna tell me that in a hypothetical
Yeah, he says they're relatively weak. Well, I mean, Jirobo was relatively weak in comparison to Sakon, who was the strongest of the Sound Four, and he still got a 10 times amp, and Sakon still got a 10 times amp. So, same argument applies
Like-
there, DygoKnight.
Like it doesn't.
So
That,
now-
like that's not a counter argument. Like
Yeah, it's not.
just saying that like, oh, well, I just don't feel like it would. Like if other characters are beating him, that it's not really a 10 times multiplier. Again, that's not an argument. That's not there's because that has no basis, and that's just your headcanon. Like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel that they should be this strong, and it's like if they were, they would be Mamoru Uchiha level, and it's just like,
what if Mamoru Uchiha is just 1,000 times stronger than these people? Like, is that not possible? Like, we don't have a calculator for their power level, man.
Where Madara Uchiha gets a curse mark, and he uses the second stage of the curse mark, which would look awesome, by the way, but would Madara get 10 times more powerful? No.
Yes.
Based off of the multiple statements of it being the case, yes.
It literally would increase his chakra and power by 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, like... And it's not like this is something Madara has access to. Orochimaru invented the curse mark. Like, that shit's... Like, that's why it's OP.
Yeah.
It's like Sage Mode, man. It can harnesses natural energy. Like, of course it could boost your power by 10 times.
Look awesome, by the way, but would Madara get 10 times more powerful? No, he would not, because that would be completely insane. A curse mark buff to someone like Madara would be absolutely negligible, and I'm gonna talk more about Madara later. We can also take other types of amps to prove that this theory is correct. For instance, Sage Mode. Now, the first character that uses Sage Mode in the story is Jiraiya. Of course, Jiraiya gets much stronger when he's using Sage Mode, even though it's not a complete form. No one ever says how many times stronger he gets, and this type of thing is kind of difficult.
Yeah, it's because we don't know if there's really a multiplier for Sage Mode. We just don't know what it would be. So yeah.
Yeah, it's just like what like Hachi was saying.
Maybe scale it to the curse mark because they both use natural energy, but even then it's still a bit questionable because the curse mark's just different. So
yeah. But yeah, man,
where
is he getting all this
and
stuff
even when they say, it's not as though Naruto characters are power scalers and know exactly how much more powerful they get whenever...
Oh, they do. They do. Like Kiba literally sensed that he got 10 times more chakra. Let me show you this. Let's look at the scan again, man. So, it says... Akamara, I see you're saying those horns aren't fake. The situation was already hopeless when that other guy shut up. Now Sakon has 10 times more chakra? Question mark? Like, yeah, he is a power scaler, bro. That man is power scaling.
Yeah.
Like, he knows. He knows.
Well, like, he's saying that, like, it seems like DygoKnight, or should we just say call him Headcanon Knight, doesn't understand what power cliffing is. Like, if something doesn't, like... I wonder, again, if a 10 times multiplier is not helping them beat another character, then maybe that other character is just that much stronger than they are.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't matter if they get it. It's almost like that's how you better demonstrate how much more powerful a character is that they're fighting, by demonstrating, I want to demonstrate this character strong. What should I do? Oh, I should have them go up against a character with a really powerful form and have him still win.
Yeah, or just be relative to. Either way.
Wow. What a very interesting concept.
Yeah.
It's as though you're playing a sport, whatever sport it is, and a ball comes your direction, and then a second ball comes your direction, and if their speeds are different, you're gonna say, like, the second ball was twice as fast as the first one, but that's an estimate. And the same thing applies for Jirobe.
Okay. I would say this might be the case if there wasn't two statements from two different people that both say 10 times. One says 10 times power, and the other one from Kiba just says 10 times more chakra. So, no. It literally is just them sensing that level of power. They're not estimating. They're both gaining 10 times chakra from them being capable of sensing the fucking chakra, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, also...
go ahead.
Wait, hold on. The thing is, I would have understood if he was trying to make the argument that only Jugo's curse mark, because it says there, like, in the scan, it's like, in this second state, my power is 10 times what it was before. It's like, I would have understood it if he was going to try to make that argument and made that misunderstanding. But there's just, like, nothing to support his argument at all, and he's even making an even worse argument by just saying, well, it doesn't feel like it. It's like, I don't...
Sasuke
where he's
says
getting
that too, I think.
Any of this stuff.
Might be wrong. I do remember vaguely a Sasuke statement like that. So if Sasuke says it too, that's 3 people saying it 10 times amp. But yeah, regardless, all you need is 2. Because at that point, like, are both characters just randomly estimating, like, coinky-dinkily, Oh, a 10 times boost? Like, no, they're obviously feeling something. So
As the first one, but that's an estimate. And
clearly ninjas don't analyze who they're fighting. Yeah, you're spitting facts with that one, buddy.
the same thing applies for Jirobo in part 1, for example. He says he's 10 times more powerful with the
the
Curse
swag
Mark,
bit.
but
I'm
this is
sorry,
an
guys.
estimation. Yeah, it's probably somewhat
I'll put it on
accurate, but it
fast.
could be like 8 times or 12 times, we don't know. Naruto is a much better comparison when he gets Sage Mode, because base Naruto in the beginning and the middle of Shippuden wasn't very powerful. He wasn't a speedster, he wasn't physically strong, he was pretty average in those regards. And then when he gets Sage Mode, he becomes a beast. He is insane. He is lifting massive rhinoceros and all that. He also gets...
That was probably the least impressive feat Naruto had during that fight. He was lifting a massive rhinoceros. Okay? How big was the rhinoceros, and how much, like, of a strength feat is that? Is that better than him one-shotting a Path of Pain with a Rasengan? No. It's not. Like, what you're telling me is, DygoKnight, is you're one of those hype men that buy into hype. If a character is hype, that means they're strong. Okay, this is the issue people have with Minato. Minato has a lot of hype moments, doesn't have a lot of good scaling, though. So people will buy into the hype and just think he's powerful. But it's just hype, man. You gotta separate hype from scaling.
much faster, his reaction time improves substantially. It's as though Naruto got 50, 100 times more powerful. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but he definitely gets dozens of times more powerful than his base form when he...
Based off what?
Yeah, based
off
nothing.
what?
Based off nothing.
You literally, dude, you like, it's just like what Hahashi was saying. It's like, how can you just start off with the video with the most blatant, like, transformation that has like the most blatant statements of it having a multiplier, then stating later
10 times
like,
power.
we're talking about,
nah, that's not a multiplier, man.
Well, the thing is, like, he even stated himself with Jiraiya that there's no confirmed multiplier for Sage Mode. So how are you just stating that it's a 5 to 10 times amp?
Like, he wants to say it multiplies,
or just saying it's
power by
dozens of times. Which, by the way, yeah, it sounds like you're trying to say that it's like the 8th gates. Like,
the 8th gate
also
has a confirmed multiplier as well, but there's quite a few abilities that do. So
he fights against Spain. However,
also,
when Naruto...
What's up?
I just wanted to say, because I'm trying to look for the statement that people are talking about in regards to Sasuke, and I actually found something that just kind of talks about the Curse Mark and how it's just basically like injected senjutsu.
Yeah, I know what it is. It's just nature energy that's
I know.
infused into a seal, right? So you can maybe compare it to like perfect Sage Mode, but that's still questionable.
Yeah, like,
it's still questionable, but
yeah,
but it is similar.
Well, it just seems like, because like it just seems weird. Like, yeah, just look at the scan that I just sent you.
All right, yeah, we'll peep it. Alright. Senjutsu power is the source of Jugo's Curse Mark, and with Sasuke, when I experimentally injected Jugo's chakra into him, he immediately unleashed the Curse Mark. In short, I suppose you could call it a Senjutsu Susanoo. So yeah, they're basically just saying it works like Senjutsu. So Naruto perfected Senjutsu, so you could maybe say that Sage Mode is at least a 10 times amp based on the Curse Mark, but it might be better than that too. We just don't really know. It is different though, so you never know. It might just.
Oh, you cut out Noodles.
I cut out. Oh well, I'm not repeating it anyway, so that'll just be lost in time now.
So he definitely gets dozens of times more powerful than his base form when he fights against Pain. However, when Naruto uses Sage Mode on top of his KCM2 in the War Arc, the difference isn't very noticeable actually. The character doesn't do anything that much more impressive. Sure, he is able to hit Jubito when he has Sage Mode, but that's a condition essentially. You need Sage.
He doesn't do that much. He doesn't do very much more impressive. Bro, he literally has the biggest Rasengan ever revealed in the series up to this point, fighting the biggest enemy in the series up to this point, and you're saying he's not doing anything impressive. Look at that Rasengan, bro. So this man, like, never mind about hype, bro. Like, apparently, like, this, I do, like, power scaling wise, like, this Rasengan's kind of unquantifiable, like, legitimately. But, like, hype wise, it's hype as fuck. Look at it, bro. Look at that. Yeah, that's not impressive, but lifting a rhinoceros makes him dozens of times stronger. Not summoning the biggest Rasengan ever before seen in the series. That's not impressive. Dude, You could probably fit like 1 billion rhinos inside that thing. um, whatever, bro. Hold on, let me listen to it again. I just gotta hear it again. Hold on.
The difference isn't very noticeable, actually. The character doesn't do anything that much more impressive. Sure.
Dude, how do you just say that? How do you say that with a straight face? Who wrote that in your script, bro? Who put that there? Look at that Rasengan.
He is able to hit Jubito when he has Sage Mode, but that's a condition, essentially. You need Sage Mode Chakra laced with your normal chakra so that you can even hurt the 10.
And you... Oh, no. What have I done? No.
Oh my gosh. Noodles, no.
I bamboozled it. Here, I'm pretty close to it. Here we go. Alright, I found it.
There
Sorry, boys. Sorry. I know I keep messing up. It's fun, though. Isn't Kurama mountain size and that Rasengan looks comparable? Yeah, bro. Like, that Rasengan's literally the biggest Rasengan we've ever seen in the series. And just like,
the difference isn't very noticeable, actually. The character doesn't do anything that much more impressive. Sure, he is able to hit Jubito when he has Sage Mode, but that's a condition,
doesn't even hit
You
him, he
need
blocks
Sage
it.
Mode Chakra laced with your normal chakra so that you can even hurt the 10-tailed Jinchuriki. But other than that, it wasn't as though Naruto got massively faster because he got a Sage Mode amp.
yes, he did. He literally did. He literally starts reacting to Jubito mid-fight.
On top of his KCM2, or even massively stronger.
Whereas he's
Like, do you think that, like, we need to...
blitzed. Huh?
Like, again, it's just like, do you think that characters, whenever they just get an insane power-up, have to constantly demonstrate that they've gotten faster or stronger in order?
Yeah, they just have
for
to
something
say it
be,
every
like,
time.
a massive amp?
Because if they don't say
Like,
it every
it's not
single
like
time,
they're-
it's over.
It's not like they're facing off against the strongest character in the series up to this point,
Yeah.
and to the point where they're like, yeah, we need to, like, make this huge ass Rasengan and, like, both go into Kurama mode. Like, everyone, literally everyone on the planet is trying to take this guy out. Even Madara is like, I might, like, in order to become the 10 Tails Jinchuriki, he might have to fight him as
Hey,
well.
Surfbone, a bunch of people are asking if we can just skip the video.
What?
That's like the third person I've seen
Can we
say
just,
it.
well, no, just,
I think it's alright. Like, to be honest.
well, it's just funny to make.
I know, it's
Yeah.
funny. We can watch the rest of it later, but, man, this video is just bad.
Well, let's just, like,
Listen
does
to it a little
anyone,
bit
like,
more.
type a 1 and, like,
Here,
does any,
you
like,
guys wanna see
type
the
a
rest of
1
the-
and-
yeah,
or type skip.
Do you guys want to see the...
Type skip if you want.
Alright, yeah. Skip it if you want to skip. If you want to watch it, just put watch. Type watch if you want to watch. Put skip if you want to skip.
I ain't seen Itachi on these sandals. True. Itachi would have gone on there and soloed.
Daigo always has the
Man,
worst.
why
takes.
does this guy have? Why does this guy have like so many subscribers and his videos are this ass? Like, what are? Like, do we just have to make all these videos, like just these super quick videos in order to gain traction? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It just seems like a lot of like the guys that don't know what they're talking about are the ones that end up skyrocketing on YouTube. It's
Yeah.
kind of sad.
I don't...
Like, this is the result. Like, this is what happens, guys, when you try to make content like consistently, is you end up making a bunch of garbage. Like, that just seems to be a lot of consistency with these guys. They try to shit out videos, and they end
To
up
be
making
fair,
this
he might
kind of
just
stuff.
not be a good power scaler as well. Like, that just might be the case. So, that's fine. Watch later. This guy, a bozo. Yeah. Most people said skip, so just to clear up the argument, just to finish off this video, yes, there are multipliers in Naruto. Yes, they do apply. So, if you don't like it, suck it up, because they're real.
Yeah.
You got the Swagkage tier list on hand, Surfbone? You want to send it to me in DM so we can
Yeah.
look at it?
Yeah, I can.
All right. So this isn't a video that we're going to be reacting to. Swag released the tier list on Twitter, and we're just going to give it a look over. So that way we can actually, like, just peep all the placements. None of the tiers, like, inside the tiers are ordered, but he put characters, like, what's a way to describe this without just showing it? Like, inside the
There we
tiers
go.
aren't ordered, but the tiers themselves are ordered. Here, you sent it to me?
Yeah. Well, just like characters are in that tier, but they're not in a specific order.
Yeah.
So we can't
like,
just
he
harp
thinks
on
all
one
of
character
these
being
characters are stronger than these characters, but none of these characters are in order. None of these characters are in order. And he thinks the red characters are stronger than these characters. So, let's.
Oh, here, wait. Let me give me
Yeah, give me.
let me get like a better.
Yeah, get a better picture. That looked like doo doo, bro. Gave me the worst. Gave me the worst pick ever.
Here, I got the.
Hi, Noodles. How are you and Surf doing today? I'm doing good, man. To be fair, consistency doesn't equal a lot of videos. Yeah. Consistency, yeah, just requires you to upload on a consistent basis, regardless if that's monthly or weekly.
There we go. Just look at this.
All right, yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. All right, here we go, boys.
Man,
all right. So
if this is like what his like actual like videos are like, then I don't even want to imagine what his like actual like rewrite of Naruto is like.
Yeah, I don't
probably be worse than Totally Not Marks, to be honest.
I did not watch either. Okay, so let's just look at some. I don't know anything about like early Sarada or Boruto. Konohamaru, man, is Konohamaru really worse than these dudes?
The thing is, he legitimately said the only mistake on there was that is like 3 Tomo Sarada.
He put Torun down here, man. He might not be including anime. My guy. This is not Kage level. Oh boy. Okay, so he's got all like a bunch of part 1 characters and like Ino and.
Yeah, do you want to like zoom in?
Feats. Yeah. Okay. So now let's debatable. Kakuzu is a fraud. Choji and Aoba are funny. Boruto is stupid. Alright. So he's got Kakuzu and Yugito in the same tier. He's got Aoba in the same tier as them. He's got Orochimaru no arms in the same tier. That's debatable. I don't think Orochimaru no arms would be whooping on Kakuzu or Aoba. Aoba probably give Orochimaru the hands. My guy.
Here's like the.
My guy, bro. You're putting him in the same tier as these fools, dude. So I guess we're just gonna ignore my guy being able to fight White Mask Obito with nunchucks. He literally has the picture of when guy pulls out the nunchucks to fight White Mask Obito. Dude, like, he destroyed or was blocking every single thing that Obito threw at him in base. He destroyed Madara Susanoo with his Hirodora. He was fighting the Jinchuriki that were murder blitzing KCM1 Naruto. No, my guy is not in the same tier as Kimimaro. Hold on, let's see what's this next level. Kage level or above. Okay, so apparently Obito's not Kage level. Where's he got White Mask Obito? Let's see. Oh, he's got Ten Tails Obito up here. Where's White Mask Obito though? Hold on, let's zoom out.
We want to talk about the issues with like trying to say something is Kage level now.
Yeah, you can go ahead and explain it.
Okay, so the big issue with trying to say like what Kage level is like, okay, so if we're trying to establish that as like a tier of strength, right? That's impressive. Who is the baseline, right? Like, who are we going to say is the baseline to saying if this character beats this one guy, it's like, okay, they're definitely Kage level now if they beat this guy. But it's like, what happens if you get into situations where that character ends up getting stronger? Does someone else become the new baseline, or does the baseline now get moved up now? Like, and it just gets into this whole thing of like this arbitrary set of like who is Kage level. It's like, are we just gonna take the weakest Kage ever? Like,
bro, he's got Gamabunta in the same. He's got Gamabunta in the same tier as Kakuzu, and it just makes me so infuriated. Like, just thinking about what Gamabunta would try and do to Kakuzu would be so funny. Oh, man.
Well, here's something I just want to point out about this list in general, and I think I pointed out to you in DMs a while back. Look where he has the actual tail beasts, and then look where their Jinchurikis are.
Alright, so here's the Jinchuriki, and where are the tailed beasts? Oh boy.
The 10 tails, you just passed them.
Where? Oh, man. Oh. Okay, so we're apparently the base Biju are just like Matatabi, just stronger than
like
Chikaku, Isobu, Son Goku. So I'm assuming he's separating the Jinchuriki from why? Like, yeah, he obviously is. He's separating the Jinchuriki from the Biju, and he has the Jinchuriki below the Biju. That's really weird. There's a direct statement that Jinchuriki are directly more powerful than just the base Biju alone. It's stated by Datara. I just don't see the point of this list. Yeah, I don't either. Why are the Biju above all the Jinchuriki? Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make any sense. Like, the Jinchuriki are literally just the Biju plus a Jinchuriki. It makes no sense. Anoki, A the 4th, Kinkaku, and Genkaku. Yeah. These are good ones. Kakuzu versus Raikage is really interesting to me. Kakashi, Pain Arc. Kakashi Part 1, Sharingan. I'm looking to see if there's any other, like, really bad ones for this tier. Darui, man. You got Darui.
Like, do we want to...
Fugaku, man.
Like, I just want to point out something
Go ahead.
quick. Like, are we just also going to ignore that there's just, like, if we're going to do the whole thing where, like, we're going to go off of the weakest Kage, like, there are actual just featless Hokage that are, like, talked about in the data books that just don't have any feats at all. So how are we going to just arbitrarily
Featless
tier them
Kage
as, like, the
in general,
weakest if, like, we don't even...
You said featless.
Yeah, like,
Hokage.
who, again... Yeah.
No,
Well, yeah, featless Hokage.
No,
Just Kage.
Hokage.
Oh, yeah, just featless. Yeah, featless Kage.
Yeah.
Like, who is this baseline? How are we just going to establish that these characters are actually going to be in Kage level? Like, that's like the big issue with this tier list.
Bro, he's got Toneri in the same tier as May. He's got Toneri in the same tier as May. Oh my gosh.
This is like why Kage level and above is just such a weird tier. Like,
yeah, it's just arbitrary. There's the Ten Tails. The Ten Tails is in Kage level. I want to know what Kage could just fight the Ten Tails. Like, besides Hashirama, maybe? Like, what Kage is just gonna go out there and be like, yeah, I can take the Ten Tails, bro. The Nine Tails, too.
Also, like, based off of this list as well,
Kage level, or
I think I told you this.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was telling you, like, notice how, like, it just seems like, because the only Jinchuriki he has in Kage level are Yagura and B. So he's just going off of the freaking Donzo statement that there's only 2 perfect Jinchuriki ever.
Yeah. Alright, he's got young Hiruzen right there, that's fine. Put Chio in Kage level? Why?
Well, because
Why?
He has Sasori.
I guess because she, like, somewhat contended with Sasori, but if it wasn't for Sakura, she wouldn't have even been able to break the Hiroko puppet. Like, she would have literally lost to Hiroko. Like, first puppet Sasori would have beat Chio. Like, Sakura was required to even open that. Minato being above Kakuzu is also heresy. That doesn't make sense. Minato being above Yugito doesn't make sense. Even Minato versus Gamabunta, man. I think Gamabunta would probably give Minato the work, bro. Like, how does he even damage Gamabunta? Gamabunta was taking air bullets from Shikaku, and I don't think Minato has any feats on that level, so...
Also, here's my question. Why is Taka Sasuke, like, 3 Tomo and the Amaterasu one, so, like, the one that fought B, not in Kage level, but Curse Mark 2 is.
What? I don't know. I guess because there was that statement that he was weakened, but either way, he's still burning a Biju and, like, cutting through a Biju. Like, surely that's good enough to be considered Kage level. It's also interesting to note that he has Gamabunta down here, but he has Shikaku way above him. Like, he has him in a whole higher tier than he does Gamabunta. But yeah.
Also, why is the Rasen... Also, why is Naruto with the Rasen Shuriken debatable when the Rasen Shuriken's literally compared to the fourth Hokage in power? So he's literally stated to have Kage level power, but he's not Kage level.
He also just defeated Kakuzu with it. Like, it was good enough that, like, Obito was talking to Pain.
The Rasen Shuriken beat somebody who was Kage level by his own standards because he beat Pain. Like, go up. He has Pain there. Like,
Pain where?
Like, go all the way to the top.
Alright, and then what am I looking for?
Well, yeah, it's just like he beat him with the Rasa and Shuriken. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. The Ross and
so why
Shuriken
isn't
should
so why
be
isn't he
Kage
in?
level.
Yeah,
I mean, he does have him in debatably Kage because maybe he doesn't consider his other attributes Kage level. Which
Oh, I forgot.
don't know.
So look to the very right. Scroll to the right. Yeah. Scroll up a little bit, right above Godtree Madara.
Godtree Madara. What? Obito, when he like saved Rain, is Kage level? That dude's above Kakazu? The dude that fought a couple random Jonin that we have exactly zero idea of how powerful they are. Fantastic, bro. Blood Mist Obito is apparently beating Jonin. That means he's Kage, definitely. Not Kakazu, though. Kakazu, even though, you know, he's an Akatsuki member that literally can kill Biju. Not him. Obito from the Blood Mist. Fantastic choice, bro. Really good one. Kasame puts him in Kage level. See, this is what I don't understand. Like, he'll put Kasame in Kage level for failing to capture B. But whatever, yeah. I'm not even going to get into it. But yeah. Kimimaro Edo Tensei. I don't understand why he's Kage level. Why should he be Kage level? Doesn't really make sense. Orochimaru War Arc, Orochimaru Shippuden. I don't agree with, like, No Arms Orochimaru necessarily being Kage level. He's got Sorcery in Kage level. Dude, I don't know. Obito versus Minato. He's got Yellow Mask Obito in Kage level. Bro, it's funny to me that he has Guy down here, like base Guy. Where's Guy at? Let's find him. Hold on.
He's in Debatable.
He's in Debatable. I don't see him.
Right above Koksu.
Yeah, right there. So he has base War Guy right here, right? But then he has Yellow Mask Obito and War Arc Obito, the same War Arc Obito that base Guy was fighting and defending everything against. And this isn't even, like, base Guy, goes up to the 6th gate, because he specifically includes the 7th gate Guy in Kage level. He puts 7th gate Guy there. He just doesn't put 6th gate Guy there, even though 6th gate Guy was fighting the V2 Jinchuriki that were, like, destroying Casey and
He does have 6th gate.
He also has...
He does have 6th gate.
Oh, he does?
He does have... Yeah, look at the very bottom.
Where? Of debatably Kage?
No, not even debatably. He's not even Kage level. All the way to the bottom.
Where?
Right next to right above Kin.
Dude, how are we doing this?
He only
anymore?
uses like.
He literally
that
guy beat Kasame, and he's got Kasame and
the thing is, that image right there is when he was using the 6th gate against the Jinchuriki.
How's it going? What's up, fixing Geotug? Oh, yeah, this list is really bad. I know it's not ordered, but just going from tier to tier, it's bad. Like, whatever, man. Surfbone? I think we should probably go ahead and close it out. What you think? Heading about an hour now.
Hashi said want me to read you off this idea for a video. Well, it's he said Anbu Itachi versus Hokage Minato. Who you got?
You said what?
Anbu Itachi versus Hokage Minato. So the one that killed all the Uchiha.
Itachi versus Hokage Minato. Probably Itachi, bro. Probably put his ass in a Genjutsu.
Yeah, you know where Anbu Itachi is?
Where?
Go in Debatable and look at the side, the very side.
Which side, the left or right?
Yeah, right.
No. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh yeah, so Obito, who just got the MS against some random Jonin, is above Itanji from the Anbu.
It's crazy.
He's also above.
We have base Kabuto and then like Kakazu and Sasori in the same tier. What the hell, man?
Also, we have Haku. We have Haku and Shisui in Debatable.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Haku.
Oh, I got a
Like,
donation.
we're talking about Haku.
Yeah, makes Haku literally blitz war Kakashi. He should be next to him. How is Haku blitz war Kakashi not even in the same tier? Yeah, you're spitting facts with that one, man. They should be in the same tier because he blitzed his ass. Literally the first light speed character too. Thanks for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. Boys, this video or this stream isn't gonna stay up or nothing. I was just doing it that way. And get some content out there for you guys. Let you guys get an update on how the projects are coming along. The Jake Paul video is almost done. The Coxie versus Pain video is in its last stage. It's still got quite a ways to go, though. But hopefully that will come out by the end of this month or sometime in the next month. And we'll get some good content out there. I'm planning on releasing a SpongeBob video pretty soon, too. I'm going to power scale SpongeBob, so I'm going to get you guys hyped for that. Man, there's so many good feats, too. And we're looking at some potential, not going to say anything too crazy, but multiversal SpongeBob might not be out of the question.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Bro has Darui and Coxu in the same tier when Darui needed a whole team to beat Edo Coxu. Yeah, facts. Jake Paul video on why he is the GOAT? Yes. Go ahead. Big, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like a bigger stream. I was going to call someone out today.
Didn't you want to do...
I was gonna call someone out today because they've been ducking, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a better opportunity. I don't think this is the good time when we got 19 people in here, man. But yeah. You have any closing words, Surfbone? You got any? What do you think about DygoKnight?
I mean, yeah, or headcanon night, like.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you have a problem with what we've been saying, like, we're just going to blatantly be calling you out. Like, please reach out to us on Discord and we can talk to you and actually help you make some at least accurate content than whatever the hell you're producing out to the people out there and just giving them this headcanon bullshit. Like,
yeah.
Okay, come on. And, like, also, why don't you, and also, Swag, just saying, this is free content right here. Make a video on what the hell Kage level even means and who would be the baseline. Like,
yeah.
Because otherwise, it's really hard to actually look at your tier list and really understand why you've made certain placements of a lot of these things.
Yeah.
Like, you got to realize at some point that saying somebody's Kage level means little to nothing at this point.
Call out Happy. Fine, I will. Happy.
Oh, now we have people talking.
Noodles only calls out people he can beat. I can beat everybody, so I'm the best Naruto debater that exists, big dog.
This is also.
I'll call out everybody.
This is also. It's also the same guy that like he just blatantly lost to you as well.
Yeah, this is that kid that I literally slapped on Minato versus Toby Rama. If you guys gonna want to go watch a video of me like sticking like Apollo's head in the toilet and like wiping the turds off the side of it, look up Apollo versus Noodles, Minato versus Toby Rama, because he owned the server we debated in, and his own server and his own homeboy voted that I won. Literally got ratioed in his own server. We debated it again in Reach, too, which is a neutral server, and they still all voted I won on a different debate. So this kid sucks. He needs to get out of here. Sure, then debate me. I've already slapped you twice, kid. You don't deserve anymore. Apollo got slapped. Facts, he did. He's a shit debater. He got ran by Trini, too. Got destroyed by him. So you don't need to be talking to me. You'll never have the clout that you want, Apollo. Nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody even knows who you are. This is the first bit of attention you've probably had in a decade. See, he's a duck. He's a duck. Buddy, I've already fucked you up. How am I ducking if I've already rubbed your head in the toilet? How am I ducking if I've already slapped you? Like, you're like, oh yeah, he didn't beat my ass 3 times. I'm ducking. He didn't beat my ass 4 times. I'm ducking. He's got to beat my ass more before I got to say he's not ducking. Shut up. You're fucking lame. Get out of here, you moron. No reason you should even be in chat right now. You're just coming in here to fucking lick on my balls.
Also,
you're the
because
only overweight
apparently...
dude who thinks that. No, I'm not the only one that thinks that, homie. Everyone thinks that. There was literally a dude in chat that thought that. You're wrong. Yeah, exactly.
Also, for some reason, the guy who recorded that debate just hasn't made it like public. He's only have it unlisted. So whoever has the link to it, I remember you posted it somewhere, so I'm trying to grab it right now. So if anyone wants to actually watch, is like super interested in watching Apollo get his like shit caved in, then I'm going to like. I'll try posting the video
in chat.
here.
I'll put it in chat right now. You guys can go watch it for yourselves and decide who won. Because like all this kid does, he tries to argue philosophy in fictional debates, and he still lost to me somehow. Like he actually still lost, even though that's all he does. He just like reads philosophy, and he's not even good at it either. He's a pseudo intellectual that thinks he knows about philosophy, and he doesn't. You got bullied in my private server. Show the recording. I have screenshots of you admitting not wanting to upload. Upload it. Upload the recording. Go ahead, upload it. See what happens. I don't care. Like, you think I'm scared of it? Dog, I hate to tell you this. I debated Swag, Arrow, Seth in front of, like, hundreds of people. I'm not scared of you. Not hundreds. Let's try hundreds of thousands because it got posted to YouTube and the video has, like, 400,000 views. Okay? I'm not scared of you. I don't know who you are. You don't bring me anything. You have nothing to offer me. You actually have zero pull in this conversation right now. Like, you want to debate me because I've already slapped you multiple times and you want clout. That's why you're coming to challenge me. I've already beaten you up for free. Okay? You already got that for free. So you can go somewhere else now. You can go clout chase somebody else. I've already dogged the shit out of you every time we've even had a conversation. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what the things you talk about. You're shit, dog. Get over it. Just leave. No one cares. No one wants you here. No one asked you to come in here and start talking shit. I've already destroyed you multiple times. You got beaten by Weeaboo Warrior, too. Listen, if Weeaboo Warrior beat me and you think that, that's fine. I don't care, man. Weeb's a cool dude. You know who's not a cool dude? You. Yeah, there you go. Everyone go watch that video in chat when you stop watching this stream. You'll just see me literally slap this dude so bad. It's not close. It's not close. His own server voted against him, bro. His own server, his homeboy voted against him. His best friend on Discord voted against him. He's dog shit. He can't hang with me on Naruto. He can't hang with me on philosophy, even though I don't even read philosophy. Trash can, motherfucker. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. I'll go ahead and let Surfbone give his closing words, and then we'll continue from there. Surfbone? Surf! Alright, well, I guess Surfbone left the building. But yeah. I guess we'll bring the stream to the ending that way. Literally, whole stream got derailed. I mean, it's already was about to end anyway, so not much of a derail if the rail already went down. Yeah, just so the video Apollo got rocked. Yeah, literally, I know. He got destroyed. It wasn't close. Noodles, we need Boruto scaling, please. Yeah, we'll get it sometime soon.
Like, look at all of these videos, bro. Like, all these comments are saying that Noodles like just slammed.
Hold on, let me click the actual
all
video.
of them. I'm looking at all of these like.
Here,
these comments.
Send me the link in DM.
Like only one guy. I did.
You did. All right, hold on. Let's look at this video. I won. First top comment had 32 likes. Noodles slam, good job, dude. Apollo got negged so hard. Noodles definitely slammed Apollo. Minato would dog Toby Rama, but Noodles did way better. Already noticed the problem in this video. Whatever. Laughed my ass off. Noodles won this debate low diff. I remember how Noodles got Ajax to accept. These times were good. I used to sun everyone in that server. Was a good debate, then just ended without being completed. Yeah, it didn't necessarily complete it, but for what we debated for like the hour and a half, he got slapped. Noodles is wrong in my opinion, but he's a way better debater. Damn, man. Noodles violated. Apollo's whole argument was built on minuscule perceptions. What a waste of time. Didn't even get into scaling. arguing Minato had literally Weeb Warrior commented. He's like, arguing Minato had better command of himself was weird. Yeah, that was an argument Apollo made. Yeah.
So like Apollo was trying to start shit by trying to say, well, like I think Weeaboo Warrior like was beating you. It's like, but Weeaboo Warrior said you lost against Noodles. So
Yeah.
I don't know who you should be trying to hype up right now,
Yeah.
Apollo.
I usually
Like you just
on your argument. Apollo is overrated, not good. Noodles won. I haven't even seen a person say Apollo won yet. Yeah. So yeah, he got slammed. It wasn't close. But yeah, that debate's up there if you guys want to see it. Apparently I'm ducking, even though we've debated like 3 times. Like, how do you duck someone if you just like will it? Like, apparently, like, because Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier had their trilogy fight. Not that this motherfucker's on either their caliber or anywhere close to a rival to me, but just like they had like a trilogy together. If one of them challenged each other after that and one of them declined, they're ducking. That's just how it goes. But yeah. All right, Surfbone. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.